and this is Killer Kyle, and welcome to Wheels of Fury. And I guess Kyle's not here again today. So I guess I am gonna do this by myself. Another episode, and it's not gonna be Wheels of Fury. So anyways, today we're gonna talk about, and what the fuck happened? Alright. I know I paid my electric bill. Jesus. Hello. That's more like... Oh shit.
What? Wasn't expecting me? Yes, I know.
How was your vacation, Kyle?
Good. Yes, I was away about a week ago on Sunday. Came back last Friday. And yeah, we didn't do a video last Friday because I got back and things got kind of crazy, but I'm back. Yeah, we're back.
Band's back together. Awesome.
This week's episode, we're going to talk about the 10th anniversary show of Evolve.
Oh yeah, Evolve 131.
Yeah.
Wow. And you know, start to finish, this show is fucking awesome. I mean, for those of you that bitch about WWE and stuff like that, you know, there's a lot of things that they do right. And bringing Evolve into the equation is like, I mean, it's an independent promotion. You know that Johnny Gargano was in there, Akira Tozawa was in there,
Adam Cole,
Aleister Black, Cesaro,
Street Profits,
Casanova.
Yeah.
Street Profits, you know. Yeah. So I mean, Chris Hero or Cassius Ohno.
Yeah.
For those casual guys that are just awesome. And you know, I try to watch it. You know, I'm not much for YouTube wrestling. I try to watch New Japan and stuff like that. I mean, AEW I'm catching up with. But I mean, I've tried to watch matches for Evolve. And the only thing I do remember was a Chris Hero match. So, yeah, I'm a little bit rusty, I guess, when it comes to Evolve, unfortunately.
Yeah. And you know, the cool thing about having the 10th anniversary special for Evolve on the WWE Network is, like we said, there have been so many wrestlers that came from Evolve and are now they're in NXT or on the main roster. You know, the Street Profits, Cesaro, Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano, Akira Tozawa, Ricochet.
Yes, Ricochet.
Aleister Black, and several others. And I said this to Matt while we were watching the show. It's like NXT is the preparation to get you to the main roster. Yeah. But whether you come from another organization like Ring of Honor, New Japan,
Deep South,
whatever, you kind of go to Evolve being evolved for like, I don't know, a year, 2 years, whatever, and then when you've kind of honed your skills with Evolve, you go to NXT, and then they kind of complete the transformation, give you a character, or develop your character more, put you on a much bigger stage. It's like Evolve's got a big stage, but with NXT, they go next level, and then eventually you end up on the main roster.
Exactly. And I didn't really know that either. But Saturday was awesome. Again, it was at the 2300 Arena, and it was very cool. It was unique. The setup was amazing. There was no guardrail in the entrance area, which is odd.
Yeah, it was like they had the guard, like usually with WWE, they'll have guardrail around the ring, and then both sides of the aisle where fans are will have a barricade there too.
Yeah.
But with Evolve, it was like there was a guardrail around the ring, but the aisleway, the walkway, was open.
Yeah, for sure. But it was very cool. You know, it was basically like the ECW days. You know, you had the concrete floor.
Concrete floor. Yeah.
You had just a lot of cool shit that you don't see nowadays. Pyro, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I know.
You know, like this was very cool of Vince McMahon or whoever to allow Evolve to be televised.
Yeah, like I said before, because there are so many people in WWE, on NXT, or even on the main roster right now that came from Evolve, that's probably one of the reasons, or the reason why Mr. McMahon, Triple H, or whoever went, well, hey, the 10th anniversary of Evolve is coming up. Let's put them on a big platform. Let's show off these guys' talents. They're the future of the industry. Have some of our guys that competed there before be on the show and have a really good wrestling show, but also give thanks to them and not only celebrate Evolve's 10 years, but have Evolve on a much bigger scale than what they're used to.
Exactly.
Which is more like probably just YouTube or whatever. Not throwing shit against YouTube, but I mean, it's nice to have a bigger platform to work with, so to speak.
Yeah, and fortunately, and like I said, I used to watch New Japan and All Japan on YouTube, normal matches, and sometimes it's hard to get.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. So.
And like to think, these guys started the promotion, Evolve, started in 2009, and I'm not sure exactly who started the promotion, but like, started in 2009, and here we are 2019, 10 years later, and it's still pretty popular, and they have a little package at the beginning showing current NXT superstars or previous superstars that worked with Evolve, and they showed Daniel Bryan. He was with Evolve for a little bit, and he said it was his idea. He came up with the name Evolve because he was hoping that the wrestling business would evolve and get better. And I saw something on, it was either YouTube or Facebook, a little video, and he was talking about, he came up with the name, he came up with the concept, he came up essentially with the idea, and it was basically because, like, he had seen wrestling prior, and was like, didn't really like it, wasn't really all that fond of it, and then here comes this new company, and it's like, okay, here's these group of talent, young talent, that are breaking into the business, and we want the company to get better, be different, be fresh, be exciting. We want the company to evolve.
Exactly.
There you go. There's the name. That's basically a little background on the name of the company, how Evolve came to be.
You got that right.
So we start things off with a match between Josh Briggs and Anthony Green.
Yes.
This was a pretty good match.
This was a very good match, and I'm very impressed to see Anthony Green in the WWE, well, on the WWE Network.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy, you know, watching him in 2016 at the Paragon Wrestling, yeah, the PPW, and
Mm-hmm.
seeing how young he actually is, and
Mm-hmm.
this guy definitely being, you know, better every time I see him. And of course there's Josh Briggs, and, you know, a towering inferno.
Oh, yeah.
He must have got hurt because he had a bandage on.
Yeah, he had like on his shoulder. It was like a pad on his shoulder, and then kind of strapped around his waist and whatever. Kind of like what Tracy Williams wears.
Yeah.
It's just like a shoulder protection. And they said that in one of the earlier Evolve events, he had a match and he really injured his hip,
Yeah.
and he came back quicker than doctors were expecting him to,
Yeah.
which is good.
You know, I thought the match with Lance Archer and Will Ospreay was amazing. It was sort of similar, you know. You have Josh do the power bomb move, kind of like the Razor's Edge,
Mm-hmm.
but, you know, front face. I can't recall the name of the move,
Yeah.
but he has done that to Anthony Green. Anthony was, you know, a few kicks here and there.
Yeah.
It didn't really. He was gonna do a psych out move, and then he stopped, and then it was like tried to grab Josh's foot,
Mhm.
and that didn't seem to work either. A lot of reversals in this match,
Oh, yeah.
which I thought was very cool.
Yeah, yeah. One of the things that seemed to be a go-to for Josh was the chokeslam.
Yeah,
He kept trying to go for it repeatedly. He ended up finally getting it.
Yeah.
And then he hits like a chokeslam powerbomb combo.
yeah,
Like the girl that was with Evil Uno and Stu Grayson
Oh, shit.
and the choke.
Oh, Vanessa
Craven, thank you. Kind of like her.
Yeah,
Only she used like two hands, but yeah, it was a chokeslam powerbomb and got the win.
yeah. I mean, this guy was very impressive, and I want to see more from Anthony Green as well. It's been a while since I've seen him wrestle. And like I said, I saw him in one other match. Oh no, that was in Smash, not
Mhm.
Ring of Honor. So yeah, I'd like to see more of him. Of course, you know, this match was awesome, and
Oh yeah.
I will see more of these guys eventually anyways. So
It's interesting talking about that group there. I can't remember what they were called, but like you got Stu Grayson and Evil Uno now with All Elite
oh,
Wrestling.
you mean Smash? Yeah.
Yeah, you got Stu Grayson and Evil Uno, I guess now competing with or on
Yeah,
All
yeah.
Elite Wrestling.
Right.
Vanessa Craven, I'm not sure
Is she still in NXT?
or where she is.
Yeah.
I don't know, she might be training like at the Performance Center or whatever. And the guy that was the leader of that group, I guess, he's MIA basically.
Yeah. Yeah, that was too bad too. Like, I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, I know.
But anyways,
Next, we go on to a fatal four-way match with Stephen Wolf.
yes.
Gotta be careful how you see that. Stephen Wolf and not Stephen Wolf, not to be confused with the group that sang Born to Be Wild.
Yeah.
Carl Stallion, Sean Maluta, and Harlem bravado.
Yeah. This was a pretty cool match.
Yeah, it was very good. Had, of course, Sean Maluda wrestled on NXT a couple of times.
Yes.
Only had a couple of matches. He also competed in the inaugural Cruiserweight Classic,
Yes.
but he ended up eliminated in the first round by
Oh, Kota Ibushi.
yeah, Kota Ibushi.
Yeah.
And then he stayed with the company. He was on NXT, but only had 2 matches, and then kind of fizzled away essentially. But come to find out, he's now with Evolve as a member of the Unwanted
Yes.
group.
Yes, which also has Eddie Kingston,
Yes.
which I was surprised at.
Yeah. Sean Maluda,
Sean Moore,
Eddie Kingston, Kobe Carino.
yes. We'll see him later.
Yes.
Yeah. This was awesome, though. This was a good match.
Oh yeah, very, very good. Like a lot of high flying spots, a lot of good action, very fast paced, very unique, very telltale of the talent in Evolve right now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Wolf won. That was pretty cool.
Next we go on to a grudge match with Arturo Ruas and Anthony Henry. Before watching this, I had seen Arturo on this week's episode of NXT. He had a match against Matt Riddle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch. I still have that. Yeah. So this was a really good match. Of course, they hated each other. They really went to town on each other.
Oh yeah.
Beating the shit out of each other. Just, I mean, it wasn't like, well, yeah, there was blood in that match.
A little bit, yeah.
So,
Seemed like a few people ended up with bloody noses throughout the night.
yeah, oh, it was very hard hitting.
Oh, absolutely.
Very good.
Yeah. And of course, Arturo ended up winning this match.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what NXT is going to do with this Arturo Hua guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really sure what they are gonna. I mean, if they put him on the main roster, they're probably gonna fuck his character up, I'm sure, in some way or form.
Most likely.
But yeah, if he stays on NXT, I mean, only good things will happen, I'm sure.
Oh, most likely. Next we go on to a no disqualification match with Brandy, Lauren, and Shotzi Blackheart.
Oh yeah.
Now you want to talk about 2 women that don't like each other and will do anything to beat the piss out of each other?
God. This was an awesome match.
Yeah.
I mean, you fucking had those, wrestling on the table.
There was one point in the match where I think it was Shotzi was grabbing chairs out from under the ring,
Yes.
setting them up at like a table essentially, and looked like it was going to be like a power bomb or a backdrop or whatever through the chairs. I've seen that done quite a few times, but then grabs another chair,
Oh yeah.
takes it and sets it on top of the 4 that are there.
Yeah, and then she places Shotzi on the chair.
Yeah, Shotzi takes Brandy, hits her a few times, puts her on the chair, hits her again. She fires up, does like a wolf howl,
Yeah.
gets in the ring.
Anthony Green comes out and makes the save.
She goes to dive. Anthony Green gets up on the apron. She kicks him. Goes across the ring again. Dives through the ropes. Anthony Green pulls Brandy Lauren off the chairs, and holy crap, talk about crash and burn.
That was fucked up, man. And you don't see shit like that anywhere, like NXT, TNA, anywhere.
Like, I mean, we've given credit to women's matches for, being extreme, if you will, or
Yeah.
hardcore or whatever. Holy fuck. How the hell she didn't end up seriously injured is a miracle, I swear to God.
Yeah. So,
Shotzi friggin' Blackheart, man, I tell you.
oh, fuck yeah. I'm expecting to see her a lot more Shotzi.
Yeah.
But Brandy won with the help of Anthony Green.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're gonna see more of that, interferences from wrestlers that have already had matches.
Yeah. It was even at one point where it looked like Anthony Green was gonna get involved more or whatever, and out comes Stallion.
Yes.
They're fighting their way up the ramp. Meanwhile, friggin' Brandy's pulverizing the crap out of Shotzi with a kendo stick and pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Match is over. I don't know why I get myself in the head, but anyways. I'm getting so into it, I'm hurting myself.
It's awesome, though, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like shit. Like, it was one of those things where you don't see it very often. Maybe Smash, maybe Ring of Honor, but you don't see it very often. And that was one of the best matches in, women's wrestling.
Oh, absolutely.
In my opinion.
Yeah. Next we go on to a singles match, a special challenge match, apparently, with the aforementioned Colby Corino and Babatunde.
And Babatunde was in the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
He went face to face with Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
And holy shit, this guy, man. Like, Colby Corino, a spitting image of Steve Corino.
Oh, literally.
ECW.
Oh, yeah.
Colby Corino's trying to, chop Babatunde and all this other shit, right?
And Bubba's just standing there like, I know you got, kid. You could hit me harder than that.
Oh, but he grabs Corino and one-arm choke slam. That was basically, yeah. I felt bad for Colby.
Yeah, Colby got in some shots. Sean Maluda was ringside with Colby. Maluda got in a super kick on Baba, whatever.
Yeah.
And, Colby hit like a springboard, swanton, senton, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And, he was able to get in some offense on Babatunde, but it was mostly a one-sided ass whooping.
Yeah, for sure. You would think that because look at the size of Babatunde.
Oh, yeah. 6'10", 355 pounds.
A little pissant like Colby Corino.
And you got Colby Corino, I don't know, 5'8", 160 pounds, roughly.
So, not a big challenge. And so, yeah, Babatunde won. You have Eddie Kingston coming out, and he's calling Colby back. It's just basically, don't hurt him. So, yeah,
there is, he does a whole introduction. This is the unwanted son, Colby Corino. The unwanted Samoan Savage, Sean Maluda.
Yes.
And then he introduces the other guy and himself. They're the Evolved Tag Team Champions. He sends Colby to the back. Here comes Eddie Kingston with his partner and Maluda. The three of them are basically look like they're gonna put a beat down on Babatunde or attempt to.
Yeah.
Music hits. Out comes a couple of guys, and which leads us to our next match, a tag team match for the Evolved Tag Team Champions, featuring Eddie Kingston and his tag team partner Joe Gacy, I believe, against A.R. Fox and Leon Ruff.
Yeah, this was awesome.
This was a very good match.
Yeah, and you thought that Eddie Kingston, of all people, would have the match won. But you have new tag team champions.
A.R. Fox and Leon Ruff. And you look at Fox and Ruff, they're the high-flying, breathtaking, athletic tag team, if you will. And then Kingston and Gacy are the rough, rugged, ground and pound, physical, in-your-face, smash mouth style.
Mm-hmm.
And it made for a really good match. there were several moments in the match where it's like, are Kingston and Gacy gonna retain the tag titles? Are Fox and Ralph gonna capture the tag titles? It was a very good back and forth match. Very edge of your seat. Very don't want to leave the room in case you missed something.
No.
And then, of course, you have Fox.
In fact, that was the whole night.
Oh, absolutely. But having A.R. Leon win the tag titles from Kingston and Gacy, and the celebration was certainly an interesting one.
Yeah,
Nevertheless. Sure. And now we go on to a match now featuring two former Evolve superstars, a current NXT superstar, and a current 205 superstar, and the current WWE Cruiserweight Champion, and two guys that were a member of a group while they were in Evolve called Catch Point. Matt Riddle going one-on-one with Drew Gulak.
You know, I love it when wrestlers in WWE go back to their stomping ground. And it's like they are the, I guess, characters or whatever that they were before they went to WWE.
Yeah.
And you look at the Gulak's crew that came out and they did the symbol.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And then now comes Drew Gulak, and that was awesome. But yeah, this was like what I expected. I told Kyle this was going to be fucking awesome. This was a wrestling match.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, this guy, you know, Matt Riddle, he hits hard, and for a guy that fights barefoot, it's like, holy shit. You know, they held nothing back, and there was a lot of submissions in this match.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of submissions, a lot of, like, reversals that I didn't think I would ever see.
Yeah.
But, yeah, definitely was worth watching, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Match goes on back and forth. They're trading shots, grappling, submissions, hitting each other as hard as they can. At one point, it looked like Gulak was trying to take down Riddle, and Riddle starts flat foot stomping him on the back, and it's I said to him, damn, that looks like shades of Riddle against me, a Yemen smash.
I mean, after that match, they must have had to have like a fucking cold shower or something.
Oh, for sure.
Something, fuck.
Yeah, they're going back and forth. They're just having a fantastic wrestling match.
Yeah.
It ends up being Riddle hits this tombstone Styles Clash combo finisher looking thing. Whatever. I don't even know what the hell the damn thing's called. Anyways. Riddle gets the win. Gulak gets on the mic and says, Catch Point was based off of three things: competition, opportunity, and respect. Matt Riddle, I like you. I have nothing but respect for you. We've had battles before. This is another great battle. And you're a hell of a competitor. They shake hands. They do the Catch Point hand signal thing, whatever. And he even gives Stallion praise because Stallion was in Riddle's corner. It's like, Riddle handpicked you as his opponent for Sunday. I hope you're just as much up to the task as I was, and that was it. And it's like, and Gulak was even like, I'm back. I'm at an Evolve event in the middle of an Evolve ring as the Cruiserweight Champion.
Yeah.
Can you get any better than that?
That was awesome, you know? The respect is awesome. And it's like, you kind of expect a heel turn or like a backstab after they shake hands, but that surprisingly didn't happen, which I think is kind of cool. It's actually very cool.
Yeah.
So to see that, you know, and I like Gulak, and I think being the Cruiserweight Champion, like I said in my Extreme Rules review, it was awesome. It's awesome that they believe in him, that they can have him win the match
Oh yeah, absolutely.
as the champion.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, very, very good match. Next, we go on to a winner takes all match
Mhm.
for the WWN Championship
Oh,
and the Evolve Championship.
before we get to that, so we have the ring announcer in the ring. He introduces, I can't remember the dude's name again.
Mm.
Guy comes out. He doesn't have referee gear on. He must be a wrestler.
Yeah, he's not. It looks like he's got a shirt and tie on, but he's kind of wearing like ring gear.
So you have this guy come out, and he has the microphone, and he starts like choking, like,
He's attempting to ring announce, but he's coughing and hacking and.
and then like Kyle, this guy, if he says I'm choking on my words, I'm gonna scream. But the lights go out, and the lights go back on, and Paul Heyman is in the ring. And
Yeah.
of course, there's a big ECW chant
Oh yeah.
going on.
ECW chant and holy shit and all this other stuff, and Paul grabs the microphone and he's like, the Evolve is the future of wrestling. These guys are great. I don't want to be one of these old guys that looks at tape of when they were in their prime and be like, that was me, that was how I used to look like, whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's great to be back in the city, in the building that I made famous, helped make famous. And I want to, be one of those guys that accepts the future of wrestling and get to know more about the competitors of Evolve leaving the arena that night than he did when he got there.
Yeah.
And he says, I'm gonna ring announce for this next match. And he even goes, holy shit, you guys have pyro. We don't have pyro.
Yeah, that's...
Even though it's just like those sparkler things, whatever you want to call it. It's like sparkle, whatever.
Yeah.
But I guess you technically
It's
call
a
it pyro.
perfect shot at McMahon.
Yeah.
Anyways, they've been on WWN, and so, yeah, these guys definitely, I mean, you have the one wrestler who fought addiction, who fought for keeping his family together.
Suicide, depression,
Yeah,
the whole kit and caboodle, the whole 9 yards, just to be a professional wrestler and to be a champion.
yeah.
And of course, you got the young, upstart, cocky, arrogant. It's all about me. It should all be all about me. I'm a champion, and you've been in the business for 16 years. I've only been in the business for 3, and whatever. The WWN champion against the Evolve champion, Austin Theory and James D. Drake.
And I said to Kyle, if Lex Luger, back in 1993, can fucking lift up Yokozuna over his head, like Austin did, that to me was impressive. Given the size of Drake.
Oh yeah, 300 pounds. Blue collar badass.
Yes.
Just a regular dude that got into wrestling, became champion, fought for his life, his family. Missed his kid's first words, his kid's first steps. Almost lost a marriage or lost whatever because of the business.
Yeah.
And just struggled to succeed and got successful, but also struggled to maintain that success.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, this was a really good match as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those things where it's unfortunate that he didn't win the match.
Yeah.
Austin wins, and he's the new WWN champion and the new Evolve champion. He gets on the mic, and for some reason, I had thought he was going to do like a Shane Douglas thing. But...
Oh, I thought he was gonna be like, Evolve is the future of wrestling. Evolve is such a great promotion. As much as I don't like JD Drake, I have the utmost respect for him. He's a great guy, great competitor. It was a hell of a match, but no, he's going on about, I'm the champion, I'm the stepping stone, I'm the measuring stick. If you're gonna test yourself in Evolve, you gotta test yourself against me. Blah 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 blah. Lights go out.
Josh.
Dun 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 dun. Lights come back on. There's Josh Briggs standing behind him. Choke slam, and it's like, well, I guess we know who's next to challenge Theory for the title.
Yeah, Josh picks up the Evolve Championship and lifts it over his head. So it's like, okay, well, we'll see how that goes. Usually that's like bad news when that happens, but
Yeah.
bad luck, I should say.
Even though it seems to happen on a regular basis, it almost seems sacrilege to
Yeah,
pick up the title and hold it before you have a match for it.
yeah,
It's more than likely when you have a match for the championship, after you pick up the championship, you don't win the championship.
yeah, for sure.
Do you think I said championship enough times? Yeah.
Championship.
It's the championship drinking contest.
Yeah.
Anyway, and the main event of the evening again featured two former Evolve competitors. One guy was with Evolve prior to it being Evolve. The other guy was on the first show of Evolve, got told, come back again some other time. He leaves, he goes off and does other things, goes back to Evolve, competes with Evolve for a little while. What you've got, Akira Tozawa, the former Dragon Gate wrestler, had a huge success in Dragon Gate with Evolve, and this is for the NXT Championship. And the current NXT champion is...
Adam Cole, baby!
Yes.
Oh my god, you know, this match, like I said, all those matches that took place were fucking awesome, and this match was even better than it usually is on NXT.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they fucking destroyed each other.
Oh, they beat the crap out of each other. I mean, at one point, you got Tozawa doing a dive on Cole outside of the ring. They're landing on concrete, and Tozawa's leg got caught in the separations of the guardrail. I was like, hopefully his leg's not messed up or anything, but he seemed okay. Which
Yeah.
is good.
Oh yeah, even not a body slam, like a slam on the concrete. That
Yeah.
was fucking painful.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
But yeah, this was, I kind of thought that Undisputed Era would come out and distract Akira, but yeah, Adam Cole won the match.
At one point, you did have Johnny Gargano come out and
Yeah,
try and motivate Tozawa to win the championship and cheer him on. Of course, Johnny competed with Evolve for a little bit, and Panama City Sunrise, the last shot, 1, 2, 3. Still your NXT champion, Adam Cole. Bang!
yeah. So I mean, this was cool. Johnny gets on a mic and he's talking to the crowd and saying, "Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. I love each and every one of you, and this is what Evolve Wrestling is all about."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like thanking Tozawa, and just, it was a feel-good speech.
Oh yeah, he's like, without you guys, there would be no Adam Cole, there would be no Akira Tozawa, there would be no Johnny Gargano, and so on and so on. But he also goes on and says, give as much admiration, cheering, and support for these new guys that you did to us, the Josh Briggs, the Anthony Greens, the Stephen Wolves, Carl Stallion,
Yeah.
Sean Maluda, Harlem Bravado, Anthony Henry, Arturo Ruas, even though he's probably going to be in NXT now, the ladies, Sachi Blackheart and Brandy Lauren,
Yeah.
Colby Carino, maybe Bubba Tunde, the tag team champions. Austin Theory, JT Drick, so on and so forth down the line.
Yeah, and you know, just again a feel good moment. This whole
Mhm.
show was based on respect.
Oh, absolutely.
And just there wasn't like there was no double turns or backstabs or anything like that. It was just fucking wrestling, you know.
Yeah, that's how you celebrate an anniversary
Yeah.
of a show. You have a really solid card, really good matches. You'll throw in some talking, you know, give a little bit of a background maybe about a match or a wrestler or whatever,
Yeah.
and just keep it flowing really well. And it was the whole card up and down, start to finish, was fantastic.
Fuck yeah. I mean, like I said, I wish I could do it justice. I kind of stumble when I do reviews, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
it was still an awesome show, and I can't wait to see more. It's too bad they don't show more of these on TV.
I know, yeah.
You know, Evolve has been on the internet forever, and trying to think I have a short attention span and try to watch wrestling shows on the internet. I've started watching AEW, so
hmm
but
Yeah, with AEW mainly being like a internet promotion right now until they start up their regular scheduled programming on TNT. They've had 4 shows now on YouTube. They had their first show, Double or Nothing,
yeah, there was Double or Nothing, Fighter Fast,
Fight for the Fallen.
yeah, and now in a few weeks it's gonna be I can't remember. but
Yeah, I'm not sure.
it's
what-
gonna be Chris
either.
Jericho versus Adam Page for the title,
Right, yes.
so I'm looking forward to that.
The whole show was very good. I mean, you had the Lucha Brothers against Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian.
Yeah.
You had. Oh, I watched a little bit of it with you
Yes.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Or,
I mean,
no, last Saturday.
yeah, that's right too.
Yeah. Had Adam Page against
Skip Sabian.
Skip Sabian. Of course, you have Jericho jump Page from behind after Page wins the match wearing a mask, and
Jericho comes out and does a speech, jack off Page or whatever,
yeah.
and then Page comes and attacks Jericho. You can see the fucking shiner on his face.
Yeah.
So I am looking forward to that. I don't know when's the next WWE pay-per-view.
Would be August 13th?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's in a few weeks, of course, it's SummerSlam.
SummerSlam, that's right.
The
Shit.
biggest party of the summer.
Yeah.
You're gonna have NXT TakeOver Toronto. Gonna have, of course, SummerSlam. And then Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. 4 nights in Toronto, in Canada. If you don't have tickets already, go get tickets. It should be a fun week and a good end of a week, beginning of beginning of a week.
Well, the Metro Toronto Convention Center is going to be full.
Oh, no doubt.
Some good shit there.
Oh, yeah.
But next week we're gonna,
Yeah, what are we gonna do next
I'm thinking. Okay, how about next week we're gonna look back at Great American Bash '95.
Okay.
We had a few our friends with Brian Zane's Wrestling with Regret. He did Great American Bash '91, I believe, maybe '92.
Yeah, 91, 92, somewhere there.
No, anyways, so yeah, we're gonna do Great American Bash '95. The week after that, let's do In Your House Stampede
Okay, yeah.
'97.
Stampede 97?
So, and then we'll figure out the rest. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
I mean, AEW's pay-per-view is going to be in a few weeks. I'm not sure when. I have to check it out. But
Yeah.
we'll do that, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah. For me, Matt, this is Killer Kyle. The new and improved Killer Kyle. And we will talk to you later.
Congratulations to Revolve on 10 years, and here's to 10 more.
Hell yeah, brother. Deuces.
Peace.